honestly, this is what's kept me from sports for so long. Is there's just so much knowledge you have to know to even start watching sports.
Right.
You have to like study for a long time to even get started.
So some guy will win and they'll be like, oh man, he was like 3rd round draft pick, blah, blah, blah.
This reminds me of the 1972 World Series of football.
And you gotta like, yeah, right. Like you have to know games from like the 60s.
Yeah.
Like, you want to start?
You start.
I grew up in an artistic family. My dad was an artist and he didn't follow any sports.
I grew up in New York City and my parents were not really into watching sports on TV. And so I never really knew what was going on. And I would just try and pretend to know what people were talking about when they talked about sports. And one time I actually got caught by all my friends because they knew that I was doing this, and so they made up a team, the Philadelphia Dragons hockey team. And they said, like, do you see the game last night? And I was like, oh yeah, that was awesome. And then they all turned and laughed and pointed at me and said, like, that's not a real team. Excitement, tradition, sports tradition, switching it up for the sports game.
So we both desperately need to learn how to sports talk.
Everyone is good to go. No injuries. Lineup is locked. Sweet.
All right, so the game starts with a kickoff. One team kicks the ball. It's not round like a baseball. It's like almost oval.
The guy that puts the ball between his legs and gives it to the guy that throws the ball.
The birther.
That's what I was wondering. Is that like based on some like ancient birthing ceremony? Is that how the game evolved? It's just like he's the woman jettisoning the child, and then the dad is actually throwing the child out into the world. Is that? I mean, that's
a beautiful metaphor. That's beautiful.
And then I guess the bad guys are the defense. I guess that's how you say that. And then those are like
like the obstacles that you face in
the
life.
Monsters.
That's like all the challenges that you face in your life.
And the end zone, I'm guessing, is like paradise, Valhalla. I guess that's what the Vikings would say. And I hear the Vikings have a team. So I think the Norse mythology.
This isn't it's not the Vikings. There is a team called the Vikings, though they do not operate like actual Vikings.
Is there ever like a contest to see who gets to paint the center of the field? And is there a way for me to?
Here's my understanding: is if you screw up, let's say you're number 17 and you screw up, you drop the ball. They make you number 18. So the best player is number 1. If he screws up, they'll make him 2. If you really screw up, like you go all the way to the end, you're like number 30 next game or something like that.
Yeah.
The quarterback. Yeah, likes to go out to dinner twice a week. Bill Flacco.
Oh, you like it? Get off me! It's a second down. It's not a big deal.
So I hear the terms defense and offense being bandied about a lot. I guess I'm searching for a third term that.
So the shotgun formation is that similar to a shotgun wedding, where like you've impregnated a young girl and you need to marry her before her father is upset with you?
Yeah.
If a bird came and hit the football as it was in the air, would that be pass interference?
Maybe.
Or would that be offsides?
I don't know. Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Is the coach the dad of all the cheerleaders?
They're down.
Behind me, he turns and he sees it for no appearance. So what are you saying? How hard he sticks his foot.
Are the cheerleaders available to date in the off season? Did the cheerleaders become the property of the winning team?
Ice cold train. Why is that train so cold? Why would a train that's fueled by heat be ice cold?
That's a TV commercial.
No, that was we were in.
What?
Are you blind?
Come on.
Do you have a ocular condition? I'm dying. Hail's in with those stripes, you flagger.
Terrible. That's horrible. You should never say that about anyone. Would you say that to someone on the street? No. My God.
You could assume that he has the ball after.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, bale the hay, man. We're baling the hay. Fucking 3 feet by 3 feet.
Oh. Okay.